Hey guys, Uncle Ray. Welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. On this channel, we cut through the hype and the noise and we give you the non-biased information you can use to make informed decisions to capitalize on the biggest opportunity in history, and that's the next bull run. Well guys, I started this channel to bring people into crypto and sound the alarm because I truly believe that this is the best and biggest, probably the last opportunity the average person will have in their life to change their financial future. That's why I started this channel. So I take pride in bringing you as solid information as possible. And unfortunately, in crypto, the bulk of all the information you hear is misinformation or flat out lies. And when it comes to XRP, I used to say like 90% was misinformation or lies. Well guys, it's more like 95, maybe even 99% of everything you hear is misinformation. And today, I had probably 10 different people reach out to me saying, hey, did you see that the Ripple partner is suing JP Morgan because of Ripple's patent? Well, that's caused quite a stir. So just like always, the first thing that came to my mind was, well, why would it be a Ripple partner if it's Ripple's patent? So that was a red flag. Anyway, I dug into it, guys, and if you want to hear the truth, I'm going to give you the truth. So stay with me.
You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth!
Guys, that's about what you're fixing to hear from me. If you don't want to hear the truth, if you already put your mind, if you already set your mind that this is all true and it's positive for XRP, go ahead and go watch another channel. Because guys, I'm going to lay out the truth about what's going on with the lawsuit. And I want you to really think about how this misinformation comes about. Because guys, people spin the craziest news that has absolutely nothing to do with Ripple and XRP. It's constant. And I want you to think about it, guys. When you hear someone tell you XRP is going to 10,000, or remember the $50,000 buyback, or stuff like today, guys, this isn't slight misinformation. This is gross negligence, if you ask me. This is just taking a ball and run with it and taking this much truth or this much correlation and spinning it into major news. And it pumps their channel and it gets people pumped up about XRP. Well, guys, I say this with love, but you're going to get wrecked if you don't have real information. And look, I don't care what the answer is. When these 10 people reached out to me today, I'm like, hey, let me dive into it. I'll get back with you. If it was positive information and if Ripple was really, Ripple's patent was involved and they could win against JP Morgan, man, that would be positive. And guys, I'm just here to tell you, if even half of the information about XRP, not Ripple, was true, I would mortgage everything I have and I would have 100% bag of XRP. But guys, that's not the truth. So I'm going to dive into it with you. I use Claude AI. I still spend about 5 hours because guys, with Claude, I basically read the entire patent, read the lawsuit, and that took a long time for me to gather that information up and let Claude read it. He broke it down in multiple paragraphs, and guys, I verified over and over 10 different ways from Claude so that I would not have misinformation. Now, I assume Claude has factual information. I believe in this technology and I use it every single day. And Claude is more non-biased than I am. He doesn't care what the answer is, just like me. I just want to know the truth, guys. I don't have to be right. I just want to be correct in my thinking because I know from being an investor for over 30 years that it's going to have a direct correlation to the outcome of how much money I make or don't make because of the information. Bad information equals bad investing, guys. Anyway, I say that with love. I researched all this with love. I'm going to lay out everything I heard, and then we'll take a look and see, hey, is it time to buy more XRP? Let's dive into it. Now, the first thing, here's the article that I found. There's multiple articles about it. It says, Identity files patent infringement claim. And it says, Identity has filed a patent infringement claim in the United States. Claim against ONYX and JP Morgan Chase infringes on the company's U.S. patent, on their patent. That right there is clear enough, guys. Has nothing to do with Ripple. But we're going to keep going. The engagement letter signed with the U.S. law firm Bestow and DeMary, non-recourse litigation funding agreement signed with whoever, and management remains, that's irrelevant. So anyway, I had Clyde read this entire document, and it's, you know, like you said, what is it, 20 pages. It has the technology. You can see all the graphs and the charts. And I asked Claude all kinds of information about what this was alluding to, and we'll get to its answers. Here is the exact patent. I had Claude go through that. Guys, that's endless amount of reading. It would have took me 3 days to read all this stuff. Now, so basically what I asked Claude was, and I'll go ahead and read it to you. It says, Identity Limited ASX Identity, the company has today filed a claim against JP Morgan Chase, JPMC, for patent infringement in the United States. It has the patent number. Please do a deep dive and explain in simple bullet points what the patent is used for, what the lawsuit claims was infringed, and why Ripple didn't file the claim if they have the patent. Do a slow deep dive. Well, here's what Claude came back with. Here's the deep dive, and it has the patent number. The patent covers a system of overlaying payment information onto a bill or invoice to generate enriched payment requests. This allows automated payment coalition. Is that what it says? I need my glasses, guys. By embedding transaction details like amount, account numbers, etc. directly into request. Identity claims JPMC quick accept service infringes by enabling similar overlay of payment data on invoices. Quick accept allows vendors to embed payments info into invoice sent to buyers. And it argues that they infringed on the patent by enriched payment requests via overlaying transaction data. The patent was filed in 2021, was initially filed in 2019 and awarded in 2021. Ripple was also awarded a similar patent in 2021, but it does not appear directly related to Identity's patent. Ripple focuses more on embedding destination source tagging into payment requests. So Ripple likely has no grounds to sue based on Identity's specific patent. So then I asked it, I said, what's the relationship between Identity and Ripple, and what does the two different patents have to do with each other? And it basically said, it talks about how Identity's Australian financial fintech company. It talks about Ripple having a different patent in their blockchain company. But it says the two patents cover related technologies by enriching payment information, but have some differences. Identity focuses on overlaying specific transaction details like amounts and account numbers. Ripple centers on source destination tagging and tracking payment flows. Identity is alleging JPMC's quick accept feature infringes on their overlapping approach. But Ripple's patent does not seem directly related to quick accept's functionality based on its claims. So in summary, it says Identity and Ripple hold related but distinct patents awarded separately in 2001. There is no evidence of partnerships are a relationship between the companies themselves. Identity believes JPMC infringed on their patent, and then it says, but Ripple likely has no grounds to make a similar claim based on their tagging focus patent. So see guys, here's where the miscommunication came from. But, you know, to me, spinning something, and when you have confirmation bias, this is how you get misinformation. No one cares that what the truth is. I care because I take my money very serious. But here's the real difference from doing more deep dives, and I have endless pages with Clyde. But Identity basically has a patent and a partnership with SWIFT, basically as a rail. And what SWIFT uses Identity for is basically, we know how, for instance, SWIFT's going to have unlimited rails like the ISO 222 compliant tokens, which are going to end up being hundreds, if not thousands, of tokens that have access to SWIFT. Well, Identity connects those two. I thought that's what Link did, but apparently Identity does it too. I'm not sure exactly the difference. But basically, Identity could theoretically connect XRP rails into SWIFT and HBAR rails into SWIFT and Algorand, etc., etc., with their technology. Now, the biggest misinformation came from saying that they're partners. Well, they're not partners. And there's a video out there where they're talking to the CEO of Identity as an example. Like years ago, he said, well, theoretically, with our technology, we could connect XRP rails to SWIFT. But he also alluded to, and any other rail on the planet. See, they leave that stuff out. That's not a partnership, guys. That is just a technology that is ready to use and advance Web3 and payment structure. Now, also, in the patent, and this is another, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt that they just skimmed through it. But, and I'm not going to call anyone out, but, there was someone on Twitter that highlighted it and said, had all these facts and proofs. Well, when you actually read the patent, like Claude did, and gave me all the bullet points, and I did skim through it to verify what Claude said, basically, in the patent, it talks about an example of technology. And we could use the XRP ledger. We could run with XRP. Apparently, he likes to use XRP or Ripple as an example. But as Claude said, it said basically, look at this. Here's the question. And bear with me, guys, and we'll take a look at the chart. But I just really want you guys to be clear and have no, miscommunication about what is really happening with that lawsuit. So the only relationship correlation between Ripple XRP would be the same for any ISO compliant token. In fact, that Identity could connect the rails of XRP, but there is no partnership. Correct? That's what I asked Claude. So here's what Claude answered. You're absolutely right. The only potential relationship, not at one now, no partnership, or correlation between Identity and Ripple XRP token is hypothetical. This is a AI telling me this, guys. Identity provides payment, tracking, and reconciliation solutions to banks. These solutions integrate the existing bank messaging network like SWIFT. However, Identity has no declared partnership or integration with Ripple specifically. In theory, Identity's technology could be applied on top of Ripple's network or XRP transfers, but this would likely apply equally to any other ISO 222 compliant blockchain or asset. There is no evidence of Identitii incorporating or partnering with XRP Ripple specifically. So see guys, it's just misinformation, and they take this much and they turn it into a big deal. And I guarantee you a lot of people are just running out buying more XRP. And guys, this wouldn't bother me so much if a lot of my coaching students haven't been wrecked by owning XRP for the last 6 years, and they actually believe a lot of this misinformation. And when you get lied to day in and day out, and when you turn this much truth into this much truth every single day, they're going to be responsible for people, a countless amount of people getting wrecked. That being said, guys, that's all I got for you. If there's something that I said incorrectly and you can prove me wrong, please let me know in the comment section. Now, is it time to buy XRP? Well, guys, here's the chart pretty much for the last 90 days since the announcement. Pretty much went straight down. I did a great swing trade. I love XRP. I love Ripple. But I understand how ODL works and the escrow. And I understand not one Ripple partner, not one, including the banks, buy or own XRP. They use Ripple's supply. That's not bullish. If the banks and their partners had to go into the retail market like me and you, I couldn't be more bullish, but that's not the case. But that's misinformation you hear every day. The same with $10,000 XRP, mathematically impossible. And then the $50,000 buyback, and it's going to be backed by gold, and it's going to be a stable coin. Guys, all of that is just misinformation. And please prove me wrong. I'll make a video ASAP. Now, so I don't look at that chart. I'm thinking let it die, let it die, let it die. When you look at the last 12 months, I don't know why they didn't come up. Hold on. When you look at the last 12 months, well, here's the year to date. Pretty much, if you look at the technicals, XRP is basically traded around just over 50 cents, 55 cents to about 35 cents all year, except for the announcement, which was a big disappointment. Remember those people telling you it's going to be a game changer, it's going to 10x, 50x, 100x as soon as that announcement. Guys, this is the biggest announcement of the year, probably in all of crypto. And it did what? A 1x went from, 47 cents to 83, 84 cents. Guys, be careful who you listen to. Now, I'm looking to buy more XRP. I want to swing trade it. And here's one of the biggest reasons. And, I'm not looking to hurt anyone's feelings. But because of how tribal people are, they're not going to sell. They're thinking XRP has a chance to go to 589, 1,000, 10,000. Hey, that's great for traders. That means they're not going to dump their tokens. So when XRP gets beat down, I'm going to buy more. And then I'll sell it on any news. And I'll do it over and over, given the chance, just like Ripple. Now, this is Bitcoin dominance. If you look at it, it's down, XRP is down against Bitcoin over almost 2.5% today. If you would have just bought Bitcoin year to date, you'd be down 6%. You'd be up 6%. You'd be up almost 20% if you bought it in the last year. So guys, what that tells you is the smart money is moving into Bitcoin. That's what Bitcoin dominance is. The smart money moves out of altcoins, moves into Bitcoin, and when this chart, for instance, switches around, then it's time to buy altcoins. Now, also, before I decide to buy, which I'm not buying now, but bear with me, I go to Masari. Masari doesn't lie, guys. It's non-biased. Now, I want you to look at something. We hear all the time that Ripple doesn't dump on their community. Well, I know for a fact that every month they release roughly, out of their billion they release roughly on average about 300 million to 360 million tokens. Been doing that for years. And then they buy a percent back and they put it back in escrow. They buy it high, they dump on you, and then they buy it back lower. Well, in the last month, guys, they've added almost, what is that? about 400 million tokens in the last month. So think about it, guys. How do you think XRP is going to rally? It's doing well to maintain it. Every month, 300 million plus tokens is being dumped by Ripple. It's amazing that it can stay at 50 cents. That being said, guys, I'm not looking to stack XRP at 50 cents. I'm hoping that we get capitulation with Bitcoin and, you know, this recession that's coming up. And if it does, Ripple is on my list to jump in and do an immediate swing trade, because I know for a fact, not a fact, but I feel confident with the XRP Army and all the lies and misinformation that people are going to dive in and buy XRP. No one's going to sell their XRP at 25 cents. So if it can get back to 25, 30, 35 cents and I buy it, well, there's going to be an announcement come out sometime between here and the bull run. Maybe 10 real announcements that pump the token. And I'll buy and sell it 10 different times if I'm allowed. Because, guys, it's a wonderful swing trade. Now, that being said, guys, I know this was long and it sounds like FUD, but this isn't FUD. It's called reality and truth. I say this with love because, guys, I don't want you to miss the biggest opportunity in history because you have bad information. And I know for a fact, if you truly believe these people that lie to you, that can't do math, and tell you 589 XRP, 1,000, 10,000, 50,000, a million XRP, hold your XRP for the $50,000 buyback, you're not going to sell and you're going to get wrecked. And because you're stacking so much XRP, you're missing the phenomenal opportunities of the other blockchains that have exploded this year that you didn't buy because you're all tribal and you're stacking too much XRP. That's not financial advice, guys, but this is proof of the misinformation out there. So I want to be clear, there's no correlation except the fact that Identity one day could possibly connect the rails of XRP into SWIFT and HBAR and Link and Quant and Algorand and any other ISO 222 compliant token. And in the future, guys, there are going to be countless tokens that are ISO qualified to be able to go in and out of SWIFT, in and out of the Fed, in and out of whatever's out there. So guys, I don't want you to miss the biggest opportunities in the world because it's coming. I can't be more bullish. But guys, do with this information as you will. If you're going to hate on me in the comments, have at it. But hit me with some facts, guys. It's funny how people tell me I don't do my research and I don't know what I'm talking about. But they never, ever give me any facts. But then they'll believe people that flat out lie to them with no facts. You know how I know they don't have any facts? Because then it wouldn't be a lie. It would be the truth. Anyway, guys, that's all I'm going to do rambling. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Because, guys, if I have anything to do with it, we're all going to be successful. I'm not here to give financial advice, but I am hoping to help you guys learn how to be good investors, learn what to look for, see the big picture, and cut through the lies and the misinformation so you'll have good, factual information to capitalize on this opportunity. Because, guys, believe it or not, I have your best interest at heart. I could explode this channel if I made this video and telling you that it's going to push XRP to 10K. I'd probably get 100, 200, 500 people a day off of just this video. And you know, a lot of times when I make these XRP videos, I get 0 subscribers from it. 0. But I make them anyway because I love my community and I believe in karma. So what you give, you'll get back. And if nothing else, maybe the crypto gods will flood my wallet in the next bull run, and I hope they flood yours. Anyway, that's all I got, guys. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Share this with like-minded people. Get the word out. And either way, come back and be part of this community. Take care.